I'm here. This is happening. We'll see who shows up. I'll find something to make them watch without their permission. Yeah. Window capture. Oh, no, I gotta turn that off. Gotta get rid of that. Remove. Yes, I'm sure. Window capture. Yes. 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 Hello. What's going on? Speak. Speak. I'm gonna try to watch my mouth tonight. I'm gonna try not to curse. Of course, I'm kidding. Not into torturing myself on a Tuesday night. No, thank you. Mhm. Say hello. Just, just watch. Like creeper in the shadows. Starting to get a feeling that I know who be watching me by the content that they put out. Be nice if they say hello though. You can say hello. Just say hello. It's me. Or not. Some scurry shit. Where is that? What is this? Not Sir Spooks. Who is it? Chills and. Oh no, that is it. It's Sir Sir Spooks. Yeah. Watch some Sir Spooks. Red pill for life. All right. All right. I see you. Hello. You did this to me last time, didn't you? How you feeling, bro? How's it going? How's everything? Is it all working out for you? My guess is no, but I hope it is. Unlike these people out here preying on people, I actually do want you to do well, be happy. Ooh, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. So we are going to budget. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Bring this up. Get this in here like so. And make this fit perfect. Then we're gonna watch some scary shit. And we're gonna talk about the horrors of this here YouTube streets. The real travesty. The travesty of it all.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. So, let's begin. Whenever we watch videos online of paranormal spirits captured on camera in a house, it's almost always a house that has been around for hundreds of years and has seen many people live in it. It's almost like an unwritten rule of ghost sightings. However, the following video, published by Scary Ghost Zone in April of 2013, challenges that age-old notion. In the video, we follow a cameraman as he walks around a supposedly new
This is bad boys for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. What's up, Justin? Howdy do. How are you? I gotta learn how to like let my people know when I'm doing it, when I'm going on here. I don't know how. I don't use any of my other social media stuff really, so I don't know how people do it. Just get on here and chill out and be like, they show up when they show up. They know I'm random as fuck. We ain't going nowhere. Oh, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. I be looking crazy. I'm gonna start trying again soon. I'm gonna start trying to give a damn. Is I think what they call it. I'm gonna try to start giving a damn. I'm just like, it is what it is. I live in it. I'm living in the times of it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. This is what it is. You don't like it? Oh well. You got a neck. Turn it. Just rotate your head. You won't see my face no more. But thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Oh, did anybody notice that Melanie redid her hair? I almost made a comment on her video, and I was like, "Man, leave that girl alone." She's trying to turn a corner. You know what I was thinking of? You know what she could do that she would really make a killing in? If she did like crime shows, like crime videos, like true crime videos, because those are money. And especially with her racking the ladies up, oh my God. Yeah, because she would be able to get the market, both markets. Women love those things. They just love all those shows. And the guys watch it just, because for obvious reasons. Oh, oh. Mm. What face? We said, I want to see that face for you, LOL. What face? We ain't
newly made house, if you are to believe the title,
we
which
ain't
is visibly
going nowhere,
unfurnished. At one point in the video, the uploader walks into a wide open room and begins to pan his camera around, only to accidentally record something genuinely terrifying that can be seen for a brief moment. Take a look. What looks to be a strange, ghostly apparition can be seen hiding in one of the corners before the uploader continues exploring the rest.
Man, that's that nigga daughter. They be playing too much. Where is everybody? Speak, people. I need some opinions on some stuff. And we need to chat. We need to talk. We need to know. I'm thinking about taking a turn and I want the opinion of my mostly my old schoolers, my original, my OGs, my road dogs forever. I just want to run a couple of things by you. Trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Ugh. I would say something. Turn this fucking heat down. A bitch be having hot flashes, y'all. You know I'm fucking a 43. I be having hot flashes like a bitch. I be at work and all of a sudden I just go running out the back door. Like, oh God. Oh God, I'm melting. Hold on a second. Ah. Yeah, fuck that. Just about to open the window up in this mom. Sweating like my hands up on the pancake. Yo. Shit. Oh my God. Oh. Ah. Ah. Hello. Yes, those videos are very, very fake. They're very fake. But the good ones that I used to like to try to watch on here, they be flagging me for. I even got a warning thing. Like I'm this close to getting a fucking strike. I was traumatized. I was like, what? Well, that's not very nice. They warned me though. They did warn me, but I didn't know that that's where the warnings go. I didn't know that was what that was. Yeah, they be fake as balls. Yes, that midlife crisis is real. Hold up, Michael Burns. Are we related? I don't think I realized who you were until you left that message. I think this might be. Are we related? Who are you? I don't even know your that message. You knew what my daddy's name was and shit. Who are you, sir? I want to ride motorcycles and no shirt, shorts, pants on them. I want to know. Uh, uh, mm. All right, y'all. It's enough of y'all in here now. So, I want to know what you guys' opinion is about my channel. I want you to keep it real, okay? And you know my skin is tough. I want to know what you guys think. I need to know. Man, I watch scary movies all the time. Like there ain't no time of the day that's good for. Yeah, she watches my videos. Indeed, she do. She does. She watches. She's a fan. She's a fan, but like she gets on me about the cussing part. But she also know I'm my father's daughter. Yes, honey. I come from a family of sailors. If you get my drift, 'cause like a sailor. Come on now, y'all. I want to know. What do you guys think about my channel? What is it doing? Where is it going? What is it like? Is the cussing too much? This is pretty much. I think what I really am starting to wonder is the cussing taking away from the message? I'm not talking out of my ass here. I just this is just I'm extremely emotional about this stuff. It actually do give a shit. I really do give a shit. I just want to know if it's taking if it's taking away from the message, then I would have to, like take that into consideration. If you look back at my older videos, I never cussed in my videos, so I can not do it. I'm capable of not cussing in my videos, but I won't be being real. You'll also notice that my mannerisms are different in my other videos. So it's very, like like I was at work or something. Like so, and then so this is like a more of a yeah. See, oh, I know they're funny because I'm funny, but I just want to make sure that the cussing thing isn't taking away from my message. Like I'm trying to turn this freaking the whole thing that's going on out here in these YouTube streets around. Like I want to see this shit gone, abolished. I want it gone. I want the red pill gone. I want the Cynthia G to just disappear. I want all of this shit gone. Everything people are saying that sounds dumb, lame, weak as balls. I want it gone. Ain't nothing worse than watching grown ass men act like little girls. It's something weird about it. Like I can't. I'm 43. It's weird to me. It's weird, and I want it gone. I want it gone. I like to see a grown ass man act like a grown ass man under any circumstances. Just period, point blank. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. All right. The first one I saw, no, no, why you tell? Okay, here we go. So the first one was Kim Simmons and Nikki. I like your channel. Thank you, Healing Force Wellness. Appreciate you, baby. Welcome. Michael Burns, you do cuss like a sailor. Yes, I do. Shout out to Bozo. I love your channel, honestly. First video I saw was your Cynthia G video. Been subscribed after that. Oh, thank you. I've actually been able to sucker a few of my haters into subscribing. It turns out it's all about how you respond to the comments. Like, but I only do it with the ones who I can tell have a soul. They just are on the wrong path. You can tell when somebody says something, even if they say something shitty, it's the way that they say it. If they still try to really try to say something, but they just kind of are trying to be slick with it, but they're really trying to get you to see something, you can tell that they actually have a soul. Like that's a person with a soul who just got on the wrong path. So what I'll do with those messages is I'll like say something like something, end it with a sweetie, say something, like, oh, all right, I see what you're saying. You ain't gotta talk to me like that, baby. Like I just and they just fall right in. They be like, all right. She's a dick, but I like her. And that's me. I'm a dick. But you like me. That's me, baby. That's me in a nutshell. Oh, thank you, Reinvent Yourself, for the super chat. So weird, the super chat. We be on super chats now. Thank you very much. I appreciate the hell out of you. I really, really do. Like some of these people, they get them so much they don't appreciate shit. They just be like, more, more. Oh, a good sense of humor, cute in the face. Oh, ain't you sweet? Channel has great potential. Let's see. I wonder when you argue, do you curse at like your significant other? Well, I don't have a significant other, but when I was married, no, I didn't because I felt like back then though that was like 15 years ago or some shit. Like that's was a long ass time ago. So and doing that to a guy is weird. Like they're like it's because they can't see you the same after that. Like me cussing is one thing. Me cussing at someone is different. Yeah, like y'all see me on here cussing and stuff. I'm cussing at what I'm talking about. Like, like even me when I go, bitch, it's like an expression to my feelings. It's not necessarily me calling the person I'm talking about bitch. Like, bitch, is you crazy? Like that makes any sense at all. But that's what it is. But I don't do that from talking to people unless, like unless they're going too far, unless they're doing something that basically puts them on the opposite end of the spectrum, where basically I don't see you as a human anymore, and you could just get all of this smoke. Then it's different, you know. But no, I don't be cussing at people like that. I don't do that. I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Cussing fine, but it's got to be even cussing on the men. It is. You don't think? See, and look, but that's a good point. See, that's the kind of comments, things that I'm the kind of insight that I'm kind of looking for is to see if people think I'm leaning more on one side than the other. Because that's what my mom said. She said she feels like that when I first started out, I was more, which is true. Like all I used to do was give advice to dudes because women is a trip. Like, and I'm a woman, and I know I listen to them brag about how they kind of cheat the system. So I like to help dudes out. Like I'm like, man, this is what you do, right? No, 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 for real, for real. Like this is what you do, and kind of give them a little bit of a competitive edge. But but now like listening to these dudes in this fucking in the YouTube streets, they make you want to like tell somebody how to bulldoze their asses because they are crazy. Like this is crazy. These are grown ass men. It sounds, oh my god, I could just imagine where it's going. There's nothing good gonna come. There's no good gonna come from this. Like, and oh, check this out, y'all. Hold on, let me read some more of these messages first. Somebody remind me of this though, because I got that weird short term memory. Oh, oh, damn, it's going. See, just like fuck. Oh. The guys are out here saying that men won the gender war, right? All right. So somebody remind me of that when I asked you what was I gonna say? Gender war. That's what you're gonna remind me of, okay? But let me read some more of these messages first. As explanation points verbally. Whatever you are okay. Your Thandie Newton apology video was funny as hell too. Oh no, that was crazy. I was like, man, during these times, you don't say stuff like that during these times. These people was just waiting to look for some kind of like it was like, wasn't nobody even talking to you, bitch? Why is you even at why you acting like she's at your front door apologizing to you personally? Like you know they took that shit and ran, didn't they? Clearly it was a blanket statement. She said taking your man, her man is a Caucasian. So clearly she's not taking any black woman's man. So clearly it was a blanket statement of how she knows generally that black women to feel about, you know, preferences. Which is a weird word, but what they're using it for. No, oh my God, Severe Jones, thank you. Thank you. I don't think I cuss that much either. The lies I tell, the lies I tell. It say like you can't cuss more than a man. Cuss more. Okay, we got talk like you talk. It's not a news channel. I know that's right. I'm gonna talk my talk, honey. Honeys. Yes, honeys. I've heard worse too. Black man's revenge. I definitely have. I don't remember the last time I heard worse, but I I'm sure I have. The anti-red pill and anti-divestiture angle could work for you. Well, yeah. Well, that should work for everyone. It should work. I would hope that everyone actually, it would be, the goal is to make everyone fall into that category. That off of there. Yeah, the goal is to make everybody fall into that category that you just said. What's going on, Bootleg Car Studio? Welcome, sir. Welcome. We're working on, nah, water sniper. You want a wrench? You be saying some crazy slick shit. I ain't figured out yet if you a troll and you want a wrench. You want to have a wrench in my chat. Yeah. Is it cold in hell yet? Oh, then no, not yet, sir. He be saying some slick shit in my comment. He's another one of those that I rounded up by being nice to him when he was being a douche to me. Oh, reinvent yourself. I like to think that I'm cool as hell. I really do. I really do like to think that as a thing that I enjoy. The gender war. Oh yeah, yeah. The gender war. Thank you. Oh, everybody. We have a birthday. Bootleg Car Studio. It's his birthday today. Everybody go. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Oh. I should play some music. That's what I used to do, and they used to, copyright claim all my videos because I didn't know no better. Happy birthday. Want me to sing you happy birthday song? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Let me quit playing. Fuck somebody's ears up. Happy birthday, bootleg. I say it like a normal person. Happy birthday, baby pie. Oh, you was saying crazy stuff. You know that water sniper. You be talking crazy talk in my comments. Come on. Come on. You know you do. You be showing out. As a young 32-year-old man, I don't get caught up in titles like red pill and all that. I just remain masculine and set standards and keep business offline. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, singing in the you mean like the little kid voice that she does? That shit's creepy as hell, man. But it's super entertaining. Like it's super entertaining. What she says. Reinvent yourself 2.0. Really, it just looks black people look silly. Reinvent. Oh, she was saying. Yeah. It's pretty nuts out here. I can't do that voice that she do. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. She's a talented little fucker, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you, I Melanie King should get into crime. Somebody speaks to her. Tell her I said this. She should get into the crimes. Remember when she was talking about in her life, she was trying to figure out what niche or whatever niche or whatnot she should get into, you know, when she was trying to find something. It's crime, true crime. She could keep it very basic at first, like true crime. There is money in that. On YouTube, there is money in that. And she don't mind repeating stuff other people said, which is great because that's what they, it's like you watch the little story things and you just kind of go through the story as it is. You don't have to have your own thoughts. She could add a little something in, add it in there. But that would be great, especially with her racking the ladies up. She would have the girls. Because women will love those channels. Like those are highly popular women channels too. and guys will watch it for for the obvious reasons. And that would be a go. Oh my, she could make a killing doing crime, true crime. She don't even gotta change her set what it is right now. It works perfect. It would work perfect. That's her niche. She need to get her because this thing's about to blow, and she gonna have to find another niche anyway. Somebody tell her she should do that. That would work good for her. She could do a lot of stuff, man. Especially with that voice, man. That weird little voice. Happy birthday to you. That's some manipulative ass shit right there. You're like, I don't know. Can you imagine being married to her and then you get into an argument and her just being sarcastic? She starts doing that. Oh, what you want me to be like this? What, baby? I imagine somebody throwing you out the fucking window. Like, my ex husband probably would have threw me out the window for doing some shit like that. And then be like, I'm done with you. Get gone. That's enough of that. Yeah, that's crazy. That is cray cray. I ain't even fooling with her no more. She don't know what she's doing. She just trying to get the bag. She's kind of. I don't think she's invested one way or the other. So I was like, man, that's I'm barking up the wrong tree. She ain't even doing it on purpose. She's just manipulating. She's just like money grab. She's just doing that. She don't even care. So it's pointless to talk to her. Talk even like address it with her. She just literally just it's just money for her. So unless I can make her not want money, ain't nothing I can do about it. I try to give her other ideas. Hey, what you think about true crime? Trying to be like the cat with the keys. Trying to dangle the keys over here, trying to distract her from this. Here, go do this. Do this right here. Yeah. We already got these dudes out here saying this stuff. We don't need no ladies out here easily holding the men's attention with these here, high beams. She just pointing around, blinding folks and shit. Oh, let's see. Reinvent yourself. Oh, the what was it? The what's name war? Gender war. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, um, man, she's admitted to a lot of things. Bootleg car studio. She has admitted to plenty of. If you let her talk long enough and just kind of just go without any interjection or whatever, she will tell all kinds of shit. Like like yeah, yeah, she will tell all kinds of stuff. Like her kids, I'm about positive her kids don't live with her. She told that on the live stream with Lapeef. Like which is even weirder when you think about her parents coming to stay with her when the kids aren't even there. Like, well, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I want to go down there. I get to thinking too hard. So, oh God, what was the thing again? Um, conscious. It literally sounded like a cartoon character. It was like Miss Chalet. Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all old enough to know Miss Chalet. Some people call me. What was it? Sam Nicey. Oh, Sam Nicey. Nicey. Oh yeah. Some people think I'm nice. Some people think I'm nasty. But if you something. Oh, Sam Nicey. That's Miss Chalet. She's to be married to Dr. Dre. She had that voice. That was her real voice. But then when she would sing, she would sound like awesome. When she would talk, it was like, Can you imagine? I'm sorry. I can't. I ain't even gonna want to ask that bitch for a glass of water, scared she gonna respond. Like, oh, oh, you walk in the house, you be like, hey, you like, stop. All right, stop. Hammer time. Oh, so old. And if you really want to know, just ask me. Now say I'm nice G. Oh. There you go. You got it. You got it, Mike. Mike. Big Mike. Into being a chameleon. It was so weird when she was on Danika's show. I'm starting to kind of fade off of that too myself, honestly. It's getting harder, cuz it's all pandering. I mean, I'm okay with Danica. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I'm okay with Danica, because actually if you go back, you can trace Danica back. She's always kind of done what she's doing. Like I've seen, like you see her old videos, she was kind of like almost like a militant black woman. Like that, like she used to do like what's the name be poetry, like slam, almost like slam poetry, like type stuff. And it was all like she's like super pro black, right? So she has that in her history. And it's like old and stuff. Like she's been doing kind of that stuff. It's like, yeah, she didn't use to dress like this, like, it wasn't she wasn't putting the pander outfit on. You know what I mean? But still, because at least there's a base. Like I know that she believes at least some of the stuff that she's saying. And so that's why I'm cool with her. But then, like after a while you keep watching, it's just like, yeah, but how much of all of this stuff does she believe? Because it can't. I mean, if you got your eyes open, you can see that this is shitty on both sides. So the more you just sit and talk about how it's only shitty on the other side, you become it becomes like apparent that you're pandering. It's like because you refuse to address the other one. You know what I mean? And I can't live like that. If I see you fucking up, nigga, I'm gonna tell you fucking up. That's me. Let alone. I don't care. And she's married. Yeah, she's married. Oh, that's another thing too about her. That the word this isn't a problem I have. It's just like a worry that I have. When she says a lot of stuff about people who women who, it's like if they get divorced or something, like she'll start talking about, like, I mean, he left you, like, why he didn't say, like, what was you doing wrong, like, da 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 da. And it's like she's so young and she's married, and statistically that shit ain't gonna work out in the long run. Like statistically, it is not in her favor that they are gonna stay married. If they stay married, it's an anomaly. And so that's that's another thing like that. And girl, I made a video kind of, you know, roast. I did a little roast of somebody who tried to roast her, who was like talking shit about her, about Danica. I defend my peeps. So I so I made a video about her. And in that video I even addressed that. I said the same thing. I said, I get that one thing that she's saying. That's the one thing that, because whenever I hear Danica say it, it makes me go, yeah, you want to be careful with that, because statistically, you're gonna end up divorced. Statistically, that's what's gonna happen. Like the statistics say that's your future. And if you keep doing all of this talking about how you ain't shit because your husband left you, people, women ain't shit because their husband left them. You're gonna be in that box, and it's gonna look hella weird when you're trying to backtrack out. So that's why I'm like, you gotta watch the shit that you say, because you don't know where you're gonna end up. It's like somebody poking fun of a homeless person. Nigga, you don't know what next year is gonna look like. Okay. He might be your tent neighbor. You might be in a tent right next to that guy next year. You know, you just want to watch the things that come out of your mouth. But which is funny coming from me. But I'll tell you this: everything I say, I mean, I stand behind 100 fucking percent. I don't say shit just to say shit. Okay. I don't roll like it. Let's see. If you really want to know, so let's see. Hey, lady, caught you again. Good to see you still creating. Thank you, Mona Simone. Thank you very much, sweetie pie, honey bun. Tough love in the house. Always popping in. Always so great. Y'all know I have like some people I think that watch my videos, and then they make videos and they say the same shit that I was saying. And you know how like that there's that thing I forget what it's called, but you know like when you first like say if you bought a punch buggy or beetle, Volkswagen beetle bug, right? Or if somebody in your family bought a Volkswagen beetle bug, and then now you see those cars everywhere. It's not because all of a sudden everybody's buying them. It's because now you're just noticing them because you have an affiliation with one. You have a reason to be like to recognize it. It's kind of like that. I don't know if it's that or not, but I get the feeling that it's not because it was somebody who was in my like he's in my he's been in my comments before. He's somebody that I watch on YouTube, but he's been in my comments before, so I know he knows of me and he knows what I be talking about. But it's weird when like the same day that I put out a video and then I watch his video from the same day, he'll like say three or four or five of the shits that I was saying. Like and I watch him all the time and he don't say that. Like it's weird. Kind of bugs me out a little bit, but only because it kind of takes away from me feeling that they're authentic a little bit. And I don't like that because I have only a few people who you know, like people that I watch on here that I'm like, oh, okay, there's a normal one. There's a normal person. There it is. They're all weirdos to me. Hey, are you guys aware? Do you guys who know who Themis and Themis and Thoth? Is anybody in here aware of as a YouTube content creator, Themis and Thoth? I'll put them up for anybody who doesn't know. It's this guy here. Where's my? There we go. This guy here. Anybody familiar with this guy? Someone checking. Well, I mean, I don't mind that. It's just it's like it's because of who's doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's I don't like to like lose respect for people. Like I like once I kind of have like even a tiny little bit of respect for you, I like to keep it that way. Like, but it kind of takes it away when you like when I watch you use somebody else's content and say and then come right after you say it and say stuff like nobody else is saying this stuff. You literally say that. I'm like, bro, I know you know I'm on here. You've been in my comments and you know that's what I say. So it's odd that you're saying it right after I fucking said it and then saying stuff like nobody else is saying this. It's weird. Yeah, but do you know this guy, this Themis and Thoth? I've seen some of his videos. I love this guy's channel. I absolutely love this guy's channel. Like he's on some real shit. But that's not the reason why I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show you because he looks like somebody to me. And I want to see if anybody else notices it. So I'm gonna pull up one of his videos. And hopefully it's one where he's actually there we go. This is this is Themis.
Hey guys, welcome back to Themis.
Hold on. He looks and when he laughs, he even laughs like the guy that he reminds me of. And something in me makes me feel like, oh my God, If I didn't know no better, I would swear maybe that was his kid or something. Like, it's weird. Look,
And don't grab your coffee, water, tea, whatever you're drinking.
you hear the laugh?
um, so let me know if you guys can hear.
Who does he look like, first of all? Looking at his face, who is a celebrity? Who does he look like? Don't call him sweet. Yes, he is sweet. He is super sweet. Like some sweet tea. And I love him. So leave him alone. We're not gonna go there. He is what he is. He's smart. I tell you that. He that. He's very, very smart. But look, but tell me, who does he look like? Blow it up a little bit for you. Look at his face. Eyebrows. This part, this little between the eyebrows part. No, he don't look like no Kevin Samuels. Better cut it out. Come up. Yeah, I'll let him move around for a little bit more. Hold on.
Hear me before I play the intro. I think I want to start off with this.
Come on. Who do you look
Actually,
like,
can you
y'all?
guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
Tell me you don't see. Yeah, nobody in here sees that he looks like somebody. It's a celebrity.
Um,
Am I
Someone
the only person who
asked
sees
me if
it?
I didn't have backup glasses, and I realized I had a drawer filled with like a ton of of glasses. So I found a round one because I prefer the round glasses. So um
God, y'all letting me down up in here. Nobody else sees it. He looks just like if there's a celebrity that he looks just like. I'll give you a clue. The first name starts with a E. Okay, I won't say it. Somebody call it out. He looks just like him, but he laughs. But no, he don't like Dave
yeah.
Chappelle.
All right.
But I want you to hear him laugh. When you hear him laugh, you might pick it
Let's
up
start with
because
this.
he sounds like him too in his laugh.
There are a couple of things regarding emails that I've been getting and DMs that I've been getting, right? On one hand, I
Got it. Yes. Yes. He looks so much like Eddie Murphy to me. And but the first time I saw him on here, I was like, "Oh my god, he looks like Eddie Murphy." It's weird. And then he laughed, and I went, "Oh my god, he laughed just like Eddie Murphy." Let me find the part where he's laughing because he laughs a lot. Like, give me.
flying is you. And I know it because this is what is happening here. Hafiz is the perfect example of recognizing that this is not good content, that he is not correct, or that these manosphere men, excluding himself, they aren't correct. Because if it were, he would like
Right?
he want to be affiliated with Jordan Peterson so badly that he will tell you he went there, he'll hug him, he was even praying for Jordan Peterson at one point live on camera, and I was like, okay, girl, period. But at some point, like when we look at the ways in which he's distancing himself,
Uh-huh.
it's obviously because he knows it's not good.
Yes.
And I've seen it happen on my channel. I've said this, and I open the line for anyone tonight who thinks that I'm disparaging anyone, for anyone who thinks that I don't have the research to back up what I'm saying, for anyone who believes any of that, please come forward. Because what
Yeah, because he will roll you up in your own shit. Like this little dude right here, you say whatever you want. I'm gonna tell you this. He has had so many people come up in there on on that complete full red pill, planning on just trying to make somebody feel some type of way, and he will put them in their place, but with facts and stats and stuff. Like he he's a brain. It's beautiful to watch. When I found it, it was like I find I found a couple of channels that feel like a little bit of a safe haven for me. Cause all this whole this YouTube street stuff, it really fucks with me. Like my mental health is in danger dealing with this stuff. So I find these little places to go and kind of hide out and feel like, smart people. Oh, common sense. Oh, you know, like, oh, rationality. Ah, you know, like, oh my God. I want to find where he's laughing. He be so mad sometimes, though. So it's hard to find a laughing part.
Some of it, don't agree with all of it. So it is what it is. Um,
Yeah, but that's enough of that. I just wanted to show you. Wanted to see if y'all could see it, and he got it. Bootleg got it. Eddie Murphy. It sure is. It's Eddie Murphy. But y'all should check his channel out, though. It's a very peaceful place. It's like my little sanctuary that I go for peace and tranquility. Actually, the first time I actually came across his channel, I went up into the panel thing. I was like, I gotta come in and say hi. I was like, hi, I just found you. This is great. I've been in here 5 minutes, but I'm a big fan. Big fan. You know. He was so sweet too. He's so sweet. I was like, oh, thank you. It's weird. Like the most poisonous channels are growing so fast. But the good ones are like on this slow thing. Like his channel definitely should be up there. Like it should be like exploding in this whole thing that's happening. That thing should be exploding, but it's not. It's like a slow crawl up, and that shit is so annoying. It's like the more toxic you are, like Melanie King ain't taught nobody shit. She ain't literally. If Kevin Samuels got a boob job, that's the same. That's the same result that we got from fucking Melanie King. But look at her, just a growing, just speed running. You know, I if you willing to sell your soul, you can make some money in these YouTube streets. Let me tell you that right now. If you ain't had no soul to begin with, you can make some real good money. Let me see. Oh, I keep getting off the thing. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let's see. Let me get this off here. Um oh. Oh, my short-term memory, when I tell you guys I'm concerned about it, I'm concerned. Like my long-term memory is fine, like, but my short-term memory is getting worse. Like it's what seems like by the day. It's like I can't hold my thought right. As soon as I have a thought, it whoop, goes and hides behind my, you know, whatever in my brain. What was the thing I told you guys to remind me of? Somebody tell me. What was the thing? Come on. Oh, who won the gender war? So men are out here in these YouTube streets talking about men won the gender war. Just out of nowhere, they're just saying, ah ha ha, men won the gender war. I'm like, well, shit, was there a gender war? It's weird that you claim to have won the thing that you just made up. You know, like, but I was thinking to myself when I saw it was like somebody made a video and it was like titled that, and then I remembered that Kevin Samuels made a video and he kind of titled it something like that. How men won the gender war or something. And I was like, okay, all right, fine. You won the gender war. You said you won. You won the gender war. What was the prize? What was the prize? You won the gender war. What was the prize? Can anybody tell me what the prize was? Yeah, but even on YouTube, that's fine. What was the prize? The men are saying they won the gender war. What was the prize? What did they win? They want something signified them winning. What was it? Does anyone know? Is that just their signal of throwing their hands up? Oh, okay, we're done with this thing. So let's just say we won. And so that we can go do something else now. Is that what it is? Like, what is that? It's like, that's so weird. And how alarmed is everybody else as alarmed as I am that there are so many people who are who signed up for these two crews? Like the the Cynthia G crew? 'Cause that's a big ass fucking crew. Cause it's got like sleeper cells and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that thing's got a bunch of cells that have come off of it, and even those are growing huge and fast. And then the same thing for the red pill stuff, like the manosphere stuff. There's all these other little things that have grown off of these branches. Is anyone else odded out by the fact that so many people that it's like when we first started seeing the Geppettos get caught going to the houses looking for the kids and stuff, looking for the little kids, and the police would be waiting on them. The show that used to be on. It's like when we first started seeing those shows, and we were like, shit, I didn't know there were so many of them. Cause like they would catch like 7, 8, 9, 10 guys at this coming to the same house in one night, or like in a week's time or something like that, or whatever the little schedule thing was. But all coming to the same place. It was like when you first learn how many of something that there are. Like there's so many dudes. Like I don't think that women were aware, cause I damn sure wasn't. What's going on, Tristan? Howdy do, baby pie. But like I don't think that like the women definitely were aware of how many like incels there were, like how highly concentrated the incel population was. And when you think about how highly populated it was and the bitterness that it was toting, because that's a very potent sauce. It's a lot of it. That's a full pot, potent sauce. Oh, thank you, Reinvent Yourself TV. Me say for the super chat. Oh, he gave me a little $10 super chat, y'all. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Keep doing your thing, Ma. I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, everybody say bye. Say bye. Reinvent Yourself TV. I appreciate you. I really, really do. I super do. You the best. You the best. Oh. Oh my god. What do you have? Two different channels? You got two different pictures. Oh, it's two different channels, I guess. Wow. Well, that was super dope. He gave me two super chats from two different channels. Oh, the neighborhood show. What's going on, baby? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I don't know, but it's extremely alarming to me. I think a lot of people are just so willy nilly about it, but it's weird to me. Reinvent yourself. What you say? No, what? That's not you? That was you twice, wasn't it? One said TV, reinvent yourself TV, and the other one said reinvent yourself 2.0. Who's it? Oh, you changed it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I forget when you do that, you can change what comes up, I guess. All right. Well, either way, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. Yes. Yeah. I don't know what to do about all this stuff though, but I can tell you what. I made a remember I made that video and I said I was gonna stop. It was like This video that I made in the car was me, venting some more. But the one before it, I did in the car. I was saying, I'm done with this. I'm throwing my hands up. Cause that's how I felt at the time. But it's not even something that I can control. Like it's me. Like it's gonna be impossible. Like I try to go. I open up my YouTube. I get home from work and I sit right down on my computer. That's what I do, and I just start shuffling through stuff. And what I'm looking for is hope. I shit you not. I'm like roaming around on YouTube looking for hope, looking for little signs, little nuggets of hope that a shift is coming. It's like a lot. It's like the energy is so toxic, and it's embarrassing because it's just black folks. You know what I mean? Like that shit is like it's embarrassing, man. Like I don't think that they realize what we look like out in these streets. Like what they're making us look like. No one has to hate on us. No one has to shoot us in the streets and hunt us down like they do. No one has to. All they gotta do is tune in and watch us do it to ourselves. Like this shit is crazy. They're like, let's go hunting. Oh, never mind. Oh, they got it. They got it under control. They over there destroying themselves. Never mind. Let's proceed. Play a round of golf. Would you like to play a round of golf? Like they don't even need to come for us. We doing it for ourselves. We over here like, ugh, they ain't hunting us, efficiently like they used to. Let's hunt each other. Cause we must always be hunted. You know what I mean? Like that shit is crazy. Like I wanna know. I wanna know what's going on. I'd like to know. I just wanna know why. No, I don't wanna know why. Fuck why. I just want it to stop. That's what I want. I don't need to know the why. I could die without the why. I don't want the why. I just want it to go away. I want it to go away because it's gross. um, but I find my little flock, like you guys. You give me that little thing. When I come on here, when I get home and I go on here looking for that hope that I never find. Well, I rarely find. Like I find little things, little nuggets like this, like the Themis. That's a nugget. He's one of my nuggets. And but like you guys, like whenever I do, it's like I'm always so weird about opening up my live stream because I'm like, oh, it's just in my mind I'm gonna be drained because of like it's like me like directly attaching myself to the thing. Like me making a video, posting it is different. It's like me doing a video and then I just throw the post there. But like when I'm in the live chat it's different. It's like I'm actually in it real time. And so it's like this odd feeling that I have. But once I get on here, you guys always make me feel so happy and wonderful. And I go, why am I so weird about going on here? But I really need to. I need to start up in my game and stop being so affected by what is going on with everyone else on here. But I'm an empath and I give a shit. So it's actually too much to ask to actually say, well, don't pay it any mind. I can't I can't see chaos and not intervene. It's like in my DNA. It's not fun. It's not a fun way to be. But it is who I am. That's why I like to fight for the underdog. I like to, I like that. That's it's like a comfort zone for me. I like to be the hero. I wanna be the hero. I wanna be a hero. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Oh. It's 11:30, y'all. This was gonna be a short live. I didn't just wanted to come in and see what kind of I wanted to pick y'all's brain because my mom be making me all self conscious. She told me that, and I knew what she was talking about because I noticed it myself. But I wanted to see what it looked like through, because she always says it whenever she gives me her opinions about my lives, not about my live streams, but just about my videos. She always starts with, now, when I watch your videos, I try to watch it not as your mom. That's what she said. That, and I always know, oh, it must be about the cussing. Whenever she says that, I'm thinking, oh, she gonna talk about the cussing. That's what she gonna talk about. So she's funny because I'm 43, but it's still weird to her to hear it, which is sweet. My mom Dukes. Mom Dukes in the house. Everybody shout out Mom Dukes in case she watches this. Say, hey, Mom Dukes. Hey, Mom Dukes. Oh, I can't see my likes and stuff because of the way that I stream. So make sure y'all hit the like button or y'all run on out of here. And any topics anybody want to talk about? Anything you seen that you want to hear my opinion on? Because I love to tell you, I got a lot of opinions. I think I have the most opinions. I have more opinions than anyone else in opinion land. I'm gonna take a what do you call it, like a recommendation of a topic, something that you want me to, what do I think about? Anybody? Or you just want to hear me make fun of something? Just point it out to me. I'll make fun of it. Give it to me. Arr. No? No takers? We're gonna do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, y'all must be doing other stuff. Oh, all right. UNIG. Yeah, my IG is the same as this is. I am J9 Eve. Joe Rogan. Oh. Oh my God. Joe Rogan. Whew. I got it. It's a mixed bag. But I will tell you this. I had a thought. I think it was last night I was watching. It was either last night or maybe lunchtime today or something. And I came across, where they play that whole little like montage of him using the N word with the hard ER. And a thought came to me. Um, you know how like now we see a lot that these people they'll be like, well, um, like they use the word for this and we're not allowed to use it, and they it's almost like they're fighting for the right to use the word, right? And it seemed odd. Like at first it was just like, I think they just want to use that word so bad, like, and you think for negative reasons, right? But it's like I came up with two reasons as to why they may really be feeling that way. And one of them was like, because in certain cases, there's like it might be a guy who like always is hanging around black people. He's real cool with them and stuff, but he still doesn't feel like he could say it, and he feels some type of way about it because just like everything else that black people do, that they find the thing that black people do, they find all the stuff that black people do to be cool. They just don't like black people doing it. It's like they love the thing we do. They just don't love having to see us. Like it's something about they love it's that where they love the culture. They love black culture, just not black people, kind of thing, right? So it's like it's a sign of acceptance, and no matter how much they hang out with black people and how cool they are with they friend who's black, they still, it's like, but he don't really fuck with me though, because if he did, I would be able to say that word, right? Like it's like a sure sign of them really being accepted. Like I was like, is that what it is? Like, is that what in those people's cases, right? But then in the other one, it was like the idea of them the same thing that drove white people crazy about having to wear masks when the whole COVID thing happened. I don't think they really cared so much about having to wear masks. I think it was the thing of them having to be on an even playing field with everyone else. I think that was the thing that was it was like, well, why do I have to do it? Like it was something weird about them having to be shoved in there to have to do it where everybody had to do the exact same thing. And they didn't like it. They're not used to that. It's a very uncomfortable space for them. There's always them and everybody else. And now it was like them and everybody is in the same boat. And it was like almost like they were fighting to get out. It's strange. It's very strange. But that was what I had came up with when I saw that. I thought maybe it's like so in Joe Rogan's thing, I think he's just overly comfortable. I think he thinks very highly of himself. He thinks that he fits in everywhere. I shit you not. I think he thinks that he fits in everywhere. Like he thinks that he can sit with a racist person and say something racist and fit in with them, but he thinks that he's also so cool with black people that they won't be offended by him using it, saying the word. Like almost like, oh, they know me. They know that that's not who I am. Like he's giving too much credit to thinking like what he thinks how other people see him. But like I don't get a feel like when he's even listening to him say it all those times, like listening to that montage. I didn't get that feeling that you get as a black person when somebody says that fucking word and all you want to do is pull their fucking head off and shove it in their ass. That is like it is all you want to do. You don't want to do nothing other than that. Like I didn't get that feeling the whole time. That like listening to him say it, I still didn't get it. I didn't get that feeling. Even though there was a guy in there, even one of the guys who was in there who he was talking to, who did give me that feeling. But I didn't get it off of him, and so and I'm a pretty fucking good judge of character. So I don't think that he personally, just in his case, is the thing that what it would look like if somebody did that. I think he just don't know his place. I think that's what it is. I think he saw himself. He's seeing himself outside of his box. He doesn't realize that he still has a box that he's in. And so he was just kind of wandering around outside that fucking box. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dog bit him. That's what happened. Like, shit. Thought it was safe. Okay. Let's see. The dogs like my ankles too. And that's my opinion on Joe Rogan. Anybody else got any topics? Who we got? They'll test the waters and songs. Interesting perspective. He actually has a half black stepdaughter. Man, I mean, there's people in interracial relationships who play like slave games when in the sack. You know what I'm saying? So that it's not cut and dry. It ain't black and white. But a pun not intended. But no pun intended. I think what it say. But it's a gray area. We're far enough out now. We're not that far out, but we're far enough out now where people they still have it in them, but it's not sitting in the front. Like the old people, like the older generation is still alive. It's still sitting in the front because they've personally been invested in it at some point in their life. But like to the younger ones, it's just there, but it's like some shit that they heard, but it's not dug into them. You know what I mean? Like the cure to that whole thing is exposure. And the upside is that kids have been exposed. Integration caused that. Integration was the cure. It's just but it was being fought diligently cuz trust me, just like I know it, they knew it. And so that's why they push it on their kids so much. to really, keep them away from black folks because they know soon as soon as little Stevie meets Tyrone down the street, he's gonna realize we're full of shit and we was lying about black people because he's gonna fall in love with this little nigga and be like, "That's my best friend. He's so great. My mama, daddy, and cousins are all liars." And that's why they keep them separate. Because they know it's gonna get debunked as soon as he meets a nice black person. And it's gonna easiest thing to debunk. You know, all they do is thieves. They're terrible people. They're not helpful. They're lazy. Right? Like all it's gonna take is him meeting that one guy who's like, "Hey, want me to help you? What's this? What's that? Oh, doing all of this stuff." Be like, "Well, shit, this ain't nothing like what the fuck they told me. I think they was lying to me." And that's the cure is exposure. That's it. That's it. There's always some people don't hide their kids from black people because they're afraid of what happened to them if they go with them. They're afraid of what the child's gonna find out about black people, which is that all the shit that they was told fucking lies. The topic is we almost out of here, Rob. You all late and wrong. Well, you late and right. I guess, late to the party is still at the party. Welcome to the party. Well, right now we're in a speed round of ask me my thoughts about anything. Initially, we were talking about I don't fucking know. I don't even remember. But I'm what you call a scatterbrain. So, but if you have something you would like to know what my thoughts are, like right now we just went into Joe Rogan, which took us in a little bit of almost took us down a rabbit hole, but we got out. Let's see. All right, so that was it. Just Joe Rogan. Nothing else anybody would like to know what I think about? 100. This is a channel of transparency. Damn, I guess I catch the playback. Catch the playback, and leave comment if you have any insight. Because I one thing that I asked in here was like I was trying to get some perspective on my channel. Like I wanted to know if anyone thinks that me cussing so much is taking away from my message, or if it's not. Like if the message is still getting across fine. If it's like because if you want me to fake it, I mean, but it's not gonna be as real. You know what I'm saying? I likes to keep it real. Like I don't likes to keep it real. I am real. So this is just all there is to it. And everything's so toxic. I think that's why it's like that. I was looking back at some of my old videos, like old videos from like 2012, 2014 and stuff. And the sound was weird. Like the sound quality was so strange. It was like I need a better microphone now, but it's nothing like what it was back then. Like I think I was using like a little digital camera, but it was picking up it was like picking up the air conditioning sound in the house. Like it had everything in it. I was like, what the fuck? I'm listening like, how could I even hear myself? Like it was so crazy. But when I used to go back and watch my old videos, I never noticed it. That's so funny. Isn't that weird? I never noticed it. I was like, oh. Ugh. What if I found a video that I made like a month after my dad passed? I was like in denial still, and I was like, "Oh my god, I look like a psycho sitting on here talking about this." But I was like laughing and stuff, and I was talking about how I'm pretty sure that I'm still in denial, right? Which I was. I know that for positive now, but like it was so weird. Like I was like, "Wow, like that's maybe a little too transparent." Like but I feel like everybody's lessons, every time something happens to you that's shitty, that's horrible, that's, unfair, that's whatever. That's fair. That's whatever. Just something that happens. It's all like they're all tools that could be used as lessons for other people. It's like a roadmap. You know, just share your stories. Oh my God, Cameron Rustin, do you watch any of my videos? Is this shit? Did you just happen to find come in here? Cause I have plenty of those videos. What do you think about Melanie? Do you hate her? Love her? I don't hate her. No, I don't. I don't like what she's doing because she's clearly just pandering. I mean, she's not even giving any new insight or anything. She's literally just repeating word for word, number for number, what Kevin Samuel says. But I don't. Yeah, I don't hate her. I think that she could be doing something way more, like lucrative on YouTube. Like I said, my suggestion was that she get into true crime videos and stuff, like like court stuff and stuff like that, like those true crimes. Those it's that is a huge, like, in fact, that's one of the highest paying YouTube channel genres right now. And where her being willing to kind of rag up the ladies like that and be all, cutesy while doing it, she could make some bang bang. You know what I mean? I just think that her doing what she's doing is just it's 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 just all it is negative, right? All it is negative. It's just 100% negative. There's no positive in it, you know. Oh, thank you, Mookie. I got a cousin named Mookie. SMB90. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. But I can't stand Kevin Samuels. He get on my nerves. He bothers me lots. He's just a terrible guy. He's just I'm just kidding. Yeah, he is though. I mean, he's just I'm gonna tell you what I just generally don't like. I don't have to put a name to the thing that I don't like. I could just tell you this is what I don't like. And then anybody who falls into this category, you'll know that I don't like and I don't appreciate it. When people figure out that there's a weakness in humans, that there's something that humans are having an issue with, they're really having some kind of emotional problem with this particular thing, and then you find out how many people there are that are having that problem, right? And then you figure out that they just want to be comforted. They just want to be told that they're not crazy. They just want to be, and then you go, it's like there's two ways to go with that. Is, oh, that's sad. That's, what do what? How can I help? And then there's the one that goes, shit. There's so many of these dudes. There's so many of these dudes, and it's like they like women, but they hate them too. And they want to just lash out at women, but they just can't. And then you create a whole genre feeding that thing, and you never tell them that it was all just to make them feel better and to make money. You actually make them think that this is going to lead to some type of assistance for them. This is not going to assist them in any way. None of these people who are following this suit, none of these guys are going to end up in a better situation with a female behind this. None of them. None of them. It's actually morphing their mindset. So even if they were to find someone who just was like, fine, I'll be with you, they're not gonna stay. They're not gonna be able to. And the way that they're even being kind of told to be and move and control things, it even seems like it's gonna end with them in jail. Like, it looks like they're gonna end up in jail. There's gonna be jail. Prison's gonna be behind this. Like, because you can't control how off someone is in their brain. They're feeding this stuff to these guys who they don't know how unstable they are or are not. They aren't concerned about it. They're just taking this money, collecting this shit, steady saying what they want to say, and they don't care about these little dudes. Like, I don't know these little niggas. They be coming at me in my comments, but guess what? I still give a fuck about the little fuckers. You know why? Because they take up a large population of the earth, and they are affecting how everything else grows. It's a bunch of crabgrass. You know, somebody's got to give a shit. I give a shit. Like, I give a shit. So that's me. Oh, Joe Biden. I ain't paying that man no money. Is he still alive? I didn't. Is he still alive? I heard a rumor or something the other day that something about Kamala being president. I mean, not that I was happy about that. Hey, look, Bernie was my guy. I don't have anything to say about Joe Biden. I wasn't. I was. I didn't even vote. I didn't even vote. I wanted to vote for Bernie Sanders. Okay, that's what I wanted. Anything other than that was like, man, even Obama wasn't. Obama didn't even back Biden until Biden was the only choice. Obama was backing Bernie and I think Elizabeth lady for a bit, and then when they were just out, all of a sudden he's like, okay, sure, yeah, all right, Joe, sure, I'll back you up, I'll back you up. No, and that was his vice president, for God's sake. If anybody know him, he do. And if he didn't even want to back him initially, then nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know. Oh, no. Yeah, no, Joe Biden. Ugh, no. I don't know anything about that man aside from that his own person who had him as a vice president didn't endorse him. That's all. That's enough information for me. If the person close enough to you says, "I'm gonna pick this other guy over here," I'm gonna take that as information. Message received. Ugh, and then Kamala. Jesus Christ. Let's see what race she'll be next year. You know what? I'm like, she would actually kind of fall into this whole thing, this pandering. She's pandering to a whole fucking country. Like she's doing a full pandering tour. I'm like, I can't tell. I don't know whether you like black people, you hate black people. I guess it depends on what week it is. What the hell would you do if Melanie King becomes president? Well, no, the real question would be if Kevin Samuels did, because all she's gonna say is whatever Kevin Samuels says. So yeah, it would more depend on what Kevin was doing at the time. Like if Kevin was in a good mood and being good, then we'd be great. If Kevin Samuels his normal asshole self, I mean, we'd be fucked. Melanie doesn't. She none of those thoughts are hers. If they were, she would add them in. She don't even add them in with the other stuff, like little sprinkles of her own thoughts. She don't even do that. She just repeats. She's like, and Kevin said, I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, just say, Kevin told me to tell you this, because that's what's going on here. Okay, Kevin now has himself and a female version of himself with really big uneven tatas. Oh, you know what's so funny? She did a live. I think she's doing lives like every day now. I don't know if that counts the weekends or not, but she's like trying to do lives like every day. And I like her new little setup and stuff. It's actually a good look for her. But I noticed like today she did one and she wore, she always wears the shirts that are like low, low cut. So we see the cleavage. But like today she had on a full like a long sleeve, like it was like a workout type shirt, but it was like, so it was like tight, but it was like long sleeve and the neck went all the way up to here. Like the neck was like a full collar, thing. And you know what? Fuck it. We ain't gotta talk about it. I can show it to you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Melanie King. I can show it to you. Cause she was saying some stuff that I thought was hilarious. And Here we go. Signs of a
most attention wearing the most expensive thing.
signs of a high value woman. The qualities of a high value woman. She's gonna tell us. Y'all ready? Melanie's gonna tell us. Oh, move myself. Let's see. Let's see what Melanie's gonna teach us about the high value of high quality woman. And fellas, pay attention now, okay? Pay attention. She's gonna basically name the opposite of herself without. But I think that's why she wore this shirt, because one of the points that she's gonna make in the thing.
How she is in totality. Not put your back. If you have a woman who,
Here we go.
absolutely, a woman who is classy, a woman who
your outfit. Class is about the dignity you carry yourself with and the level of respect you show to those around you. And true class and elegance shows. It's hard to miss a lady who's poised and polite to everyone. She far outshines the woman who's all decked out but can't treat others with respect.
I love this one. Absolutely. A woman who is classy, a woman who can carry herself well, where she doesn't need her whole body in the street on
Okay, you're right.
display.
On display. You notice the shirt she has on, correct? Has anyone else noticed that the changing costume to make this video? She was not gonna be able to say that with a straight face with a low cut shirt. So she dressed accordingly. This is the moment when somebody admits that they know that they didn't know that they've been fucking up. Like, I know I was wrong. This is how you know, because I changed it for this. Let's see. Okay. So no low cut shirt. That's a classy woman.
She knows how to treat everybody with respect. If you have a woman,
Okay, she definitely don't do that. Okay, we got that. She's roasting everything that looks like a female and is black. So no, that's definitely not. Okay, let's see what else. What is this? A Melanie King infomercial? No, this is her. She got new videos. She does new live streams.
woman who, she's
She does a live stream like every day now. This is her little new setup.
only nice to people who can do things for her, or she's only nice when she's in the mood. But a woman
Bam! She just said, like, a woman who, you know what? No, y'all gotta listen to that.
woman who is classy, a woman who can carry herself well, where she doesn't need her whole body in the street on display. She knows how to treat everybody with respect. If you have a woman who, she's only nice to people who can do things for her.
Okay, is that not Melanie King? That she's only nice to people who can do something for her. Am I? Whenever somebody's fucking up and somebody calls them out, and then somebody comes out of the woodwork and says, "Stop hating." It's like such a lazy argument, because clearly I just called out a thing that exists. I didn't just say, "Look, there's the fucking Tooth Fairy." I didn't say that. I said, "Look, there's fucking Santa Claus." I just said, "Look, this bitch is fronting." That's a fact. Look, I'm looking at it. It ain't real. Like she lying. I'm proving it with her words right now. Like,
Girl, she's only nice when she's in the mood. But a woman who can keep her emotions in check.
okay, I remember what she did on the Lapeef network. That clearly was not her emotions in check.
Carry herself with dignity, not put your business in the street.
Okay. Father who has cancer. When it's convenient, I'm gonna tell you this. What's so crazy? When it is convenient, she will tell you all her business. She will tell us, okay, I hate to bring this back up, but I got to. She will tell us that her father has cancer. but she won't tell us. And someone asked her this on her live, what race her ex-husband was. And she says she won't discuss that. So she won't tell you what race her husband was, which we already know he was black, what race her husband was, but she will tell you that her father has cancer? Somebody make that shit make sense to me. But don't put your business in the street, like she says, okay?
And even when she's done wrong, when she's wronged, she still keeps that classiness. Now, we all get out of pocket. We all can act a certain way, but you want to see how she is in totality.
Oh my God, you are failing this test. You're failing this test, Melanie. You're failing it. You can't admit when you're wrong, right? Somebody call you out on some shit. You can't just humble your motherfucking self and just say, my bad, nigga. I fucked up. Oops. You know, how hard is it to say, oops, ooh, my bad. You know? Sorry, bro. You can't do that. You on here twisting your little bracelets and this bitch. She is over here getting paid. These people are paying her to tell them whatever they want to hear, not knowing that it's not going to help them at all. It ain't going to help them at all. Like, she ain't trying to help nobody. She don't want to make nobody no better. She don't want to make no... She just want to take their money, you know, buy some face cream. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff the other titties so it matched the one. Like, you know, she looking to get that corrective surgery. You know what I'm saying? Probably get her a little, you know, Brazilian butt lift or some shit. But I will say this. Anybody notice that she got her hair did? Look. Check it out. I noticed it in this video. Watch this. Look at her roots. Look. She got her crochets taken out and put back in. Yeah. She got them taken out and put back in. Do you guys know what crochets are? I think y'all pretty much just dudes at this point. Does everybody in here know what crochets are? Would you like to know? Let me show it to you. Just so you know exactly what's going on her head. Okay, this right here, great. Okay.
Hey everybody, section how to actually do it. And it's simply extremely easy to stitch it down. This is the same stitching technique I do when I'm actually doing a sewing. Amazon. So if you want to use this exact pair, check out the description box below to a link so that you can purchase to 2 to 2. Now if you divide it any further, and I'm going to show you how to do that. To crochet your hair on, you want to grab one of your locks and you want to roll it very tight at the point where you're going to crochet it, so you have no loose hairs that stick out and get tangled. And this is how tight you want to form it around your finger. Now what we're going to do is make sure that we go 2 finger spaces at a time at the very back of our head. This is extremely important if you don't want your look to be too thick but full enough. Yep, so now we're going to insert the crochet latch, and then we're going to hook the hair onto it, and we're going to close the latch and then pull it through the braid. Every time you insert your latch, make sure it's open. When you pull it back through the braid, make sure it's closed. And you just loop the tail end of your section once through its loop at the top, and that's how you want to actually tighten your hair in the back. Once we get to the top, it's going to be a little bit different, but this is how you're going to do it for the most part. So now with the
and that is how you crochet. That's the crochet. That's what's going on her head. And those locks are already twisted. If you wonder, like, but hers are like twisted locks. They already are twisted. They're twisted already. They're already in the little lock. When you buy it in the package, already in the locks. And you just run it through the loop thing, bam, lock. Her hair is cornrowed down underneath, and there's them locks. You can actually see her cornrows. Now that she got her hair redid, you can see it better because it's not all fuzzy at the root like it was before because it needed to come out. I bet she thinks she's slick. She thinks she's so slick. But I'm on to you, bitch. I know what you're doing. It's gonna always be. If it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. It's always gonna be somebody else invested in making sure that you are just being. You just need to be held accountable. That's fine. You can stay where you are, but you need to be held accountable. You need to know that somebody's watching. Nah, it ain't a wig though. It's the thing. It's not a wig. It's it's loopity loops and dreads, and the fact that that's the look that she chose. Why did she choose that look? Cause she damn sure don't look like no Nubian queen, right? But she put it's like this little thing to even the thing, so I could blend in. I need to blend in a little more. Trust me, when she's done racked up all she can, and it starts to not work as smoothly for her, she gonna slide right on out of them. She gonna slide out of this whole genre, and them locks is gonna come out right with it. She gonna be looking right, all hair all pressed out, not looking anything like what you seeing right now. And these dudes is so weird. They want to win so bad that they don't care whether it's a win or not. It's like just stand on your stick and be like, look, y'all want to be taken. This is the argument. All right, so y'all feeling independent. Y'all women, y'all feeling independent. Y'all don't need us. Okay, fine. Then you pay your own stuff. You independent. That's great. I'm proud of you. You pay your own stuff, and then I get to invest. I can invest more of what I have into my own. So you can invest into you. I can invest into me, and that can be what it is. If women don't like that, which they don't, because they still end up wanting guys to invest all their stuff into them, even though they feel they and will say it out loud. They'll be like, "No, my money is for me, and his money is for us." Like they'll say shit like that. Like like women are weird as hell, man. Like they will say that and don't even laugh to kind of show I'm just joking. Clearly, that's a joke because it was stupid what I just said. They say it like it's like duh. These are the things that you address it just as it is, like a grown ass, like a human. You just go, look, okay, fine, that's who you are. That's what you want to be. I respect that. That's great. Now, but if you're gonna be, everything you have is gonna be invested into you. Then everything I have will be invested into me. If we get together, we're gonna split halfsies. I mean, actual halfsies, like Splitsville, and then both of us can still continue to save and do what we want to do. Anything that you can do, I can do better. Like it's just that. You want to hang out with your friends? Great, I'll hang out with my friends. You want to go do this? Okay, good, I'll go do that. If the other person don't wants to see a change, you know how you change it? You change your behavior. If you change your behavior, you'll notice mine will. But don't expect for me to be doing some shit that you ain't doing. Like that's and you just kind of stand on your stone. That's it. You're a grown ass man. If you stand anytime a man stands on his stone, a woman can't do anything about that. Women only get control when men give it. Soon as and women announce it soon as they notice. Oh, I can run this nigga. Like soon as they notice, they announce it to their friends. Man, that nigga, he just let me just do whatever I want to do. They announce it. They announce it. That's what I tell you. It's an old piece of advice. Like you ever want to find out what's going on with a girl? Like what would she really think about you, or what she up to? All you gotta do is like compliment her to her friends. Like overly compliment her. Like talk about how perfect she is and great she is, and just really overemphasize it, and then bitches will tell right on her. They be like, "Well, she ain't that perfect." He be like, "Well, what do you mean?" Oh my gosh, they'll tell right on them. That's some. This is the kind of advice and stuff that guys used to be able to get that would help them kind of navigate these here real streets. But now it's like nobody want to do nothing. I guess because everybody's kind of in the house. Oh no, so it's like different rules. Not it ain't different rules. It's the same stuff, but she is fucking privileged. She's privileged enough to where she don't think that there's no consequence. This is how you know how privileged she is. She don't think there's no consequences that's gonna come from this. What she doing? She think it just stops right here where it's at. Like when she was on the Lapeef network talking all that shit to Kay, and her throwing up the I'm not new to this. You know, talking about her being on YouTube. This bitch was doing kitty videos. Yes, you are new to this, bitch. You are new to this. You don't know anything about what you're talking about. She knows nothing about what she's talking about. Clearly, she doesn't even use her own words. She uses Kevin's. Okay, the content that she was into was freaking kitty shit, kitty shit. Okay, when she was trying to figure out what other genre she was going to get into, she announced it. She revealed that in that live she did, talking about she was considering doing a fucking OnlyFans. She uses the phrase, she says that she has ADHD. You know why she says that? To explain why sometimes when she gets into a rant, she'll tell on herself and she'll say too much. That's her way of saying, oh, well, no, what I meant was, because my brain is just, that's a scatterbrain. My brain just does whatever. That's an excuse to cover for when she knows she's going to fuck up talking, which she has done plenty. But the thing is that it doesn't even matter because I don't know whether guys believe her or not. But I do know that they choose to. I know that. So as long as they choose to. Call them men henpecked. I never heard that term, henpecked. Melanie King not going to split nothing with nobody. Well, no, of course not. Thank you, Rob. Rod B, I will. I think the whole consensus. I don't think anybody really said that I needed to kind of, simmer it down. So, okay, that's good. At least I would know that the message is there. It's still being heard. This is a passion. I want to recommend a channel to anybody in here. You guys out there, I want to recommend a channel. You want to find a channel that's a guy channel that's like, advicey like type stuff. This is my recommendation. He's like old school, real you probably all have heard, probably all are aware of him because he ends up in a lot of people's live streams. It's called I think that's it. The Man Mindset. There he is. The Man Mindset. Yeah. This guy right here. This is my recommendation for the guys if you are looking for something to maybe replace that weird content that you've been getting from the manosphere or whatnot. It's something a little more he's like harsh and stuff with the lady shit, but it's on some real actual shit. It's based in actual movements and shit from women. Right? And it's about still men being on their shit and taking care of themselves, prioritizing themselves over all that bullshit. Like it's all that stuff, but it's focused and it's just a better thing. Okay, so you want to have a fun one. It's the Man Mindset. Okay, check out his YouTube channel. That's some man content stuff for you. Only Miller King, only for shout out to J9 Eve. Thank you. Thank you, D. How you feel about Rihanna getting pregnant? I think she needed to go ahead and get that over with. Everybody else done did it. I mean, anytime I'm gonna tell you this. If you are a billionaire, you young, a female, and a billionaire, yes, you need to go ahead and have a fucking baby. Because where the fuck is this money going? Like, I don't give a fuck. Men come and go. She could get married and be divorced 2 weeks later. That does not fucking matter. Okay, that's not solidifying anything. You getting married doesn't solidify shit. Trust me. I was married, been divorced. It don't solidify shit. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. She could have married A$AP Rocky, got knocked up, had the baby. 2 days later, they got divorced. It's still the same shit. So it doesn't matter. I think that's great. She needed to go ahead and get it done, and now she's gotten it done. Done. Okay, that's what it is. Like it's so weird. She's a fucking billionaire. You know how hard it would be for her to find real love. You know when you are a female, young, and a billionaire, men don't know whether they love you or if they want your money. That's the thing. Once you get into a certain tax bracket, love is not a real thing anymore. Okay, if they didn't love you before you had your money, that person that's a gamble. That's a huge gamble, and the odds are not in your favor because even if they really like you, that's the problem that money causes. That's why they have the whole phrase of no new friends. Once you have money, the mindset with people is even if they say even if you're charming and you're funny and you're nice and you're sweet and you're handsome, it doesn't matter. Once a girl is sick of you, if you're broke and a girl gets sick of you, guess what she'll do? She'll leave. If you are rich and a girl gets sick of you and you all those qualities that I just said and the girl gets sick of you, but you're rich, guess what she'll do? She'll fucking stay. And that's a nightmare. That's not you being lucky. That's you having someone feed off of you because of what you have when they actually now have disdain for you. This is what happens when you have money and you have somebody and you behave how you do and you think, she ain't going to work out all this money. You're right. She's not. She's going to sit there and feed off of you anyway. Which one do you like better? Would you rather she just leave? Okay, or stay here and hate you while you sleep in your bed when if you were to die, she could possibly get money. Okay? That shit is not cool. Like that's why being with somebody and thinking that you can abuse them mentally, physically, however, and they ain't going nowhere, that's not you winning, bro. That's you putting yourself in mortal fucking danger. Like that's not what that is. Like you can't, if it's not going to be functional, if it's going to be toxic, you don't need to be in there. It is dangerous for you. It's a ticking time bomb. This is the type of shit. But there's not even room for this kind of advice in this genre of guys and this whole thing that they're in, because basically they're just like, it's all about vengeance. I've been getting rejected and now I'm gonna tell you ain't shit. It's like, why are you chasing an OnlyFans girl who paid for her body? Like who's that superficial? You think that who's never taken care of yourself at all, your mom's still telling you to take a shower. Like you feel like that the world is unfair because she doesn't want you? Because she don't want you. Nothing in the universe should have given you a reason to think that her in particular, would want you. And that's this whole bucket thing. They're just shoving it all in together and acting like it's all one thing. All these women are this, like the fresh and fit. No, those aren't all women. Those are fucking Florida thoughts. Those are Miami thoughts. Like I could go online and find all those thoughts. Like those are what they are. You went looking for them, you found them, you put them on the show. Oh, it's not the same thing because sometimes it's normal people. No, it's not. Even if they bring their friends with them, you are the company that you fucking keep. Okay? If that is a thought, and that is a thought, and that is a thought, and that thought brought a friend, guess what that is? A thought that's just dressed different. That's a thought with a sweatsuit on. Okay? You are the company that you keep. I'm not hanging out with a thought. Okay? I'm not hanging out with a thought because I'm going to be associated with that thought. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to have to explain myself because my friend is a thought. I'm not doing it. I can love you from afar, girl. I'm not hanging out in the club with you. The expectation that they have of you is the same thing they're going to look at me for. Not doing it. Okay? You are the company that you keep. So no, all of the girls that come on those shows are all the same type of thought. They pick those thoughts on purpose. And then they act like, see how all these women are? You gotta be hard out here. No, nigga, regular people are regular. Like regular girls, there's regular girls in the grocery store right now going like this while they shopping in their cars. Like that. This is not the same chick. Like this is not it. Like these women are out here and they're all being harassed in the regular streets now because guys are walking around saying the same shit that they would be saying to those people to these regular girls who aren't anything like the stuff that they're describing. They're just getting away with this shit. And that's the thing that be pissing me off. That's the thing that's pissing me off. You know. That's what's pissing me off. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get on off here. I got 5 minutes. I'll do it the 2 hours. That'll be 5 minutes. Any other topics anybody want to know what I think about? Apparently rappers are in every woman's DMs. Right? That's weird too, isn't it? Apparently rappers are in every woman's DMs. That is so true. They be saying that all the time. But you know what I think it is though? You know how like people will be they have like troll accounts, like fake accounts with celebrities, like to be like fake accounts and whatever. They have their picture, they have their name and everything. I think that's what it is. Cuz these ain't the brightest, stars in the sky, these girls. So they don't know the difference. They probably like, "Oh my god, Drake sent me a DM." Like, nah, bro. Nah, bro, he's not gonna send you something that you can screenshot. He's not gonna do that. Like, he's not. That nigga send somebody to your house to hand you a letter after you read it, then burn it. Then he burn it. Now that nigga putting hot sauce in condoms. Hey, trust me, he's careful. He's the careful type, okay? So he not gonna do that. He not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm putting her in this Chappelle category. What my mama said. My mama says that too. I know she has jokes, but also hits with a message. That's my main kick. That's my main kick. That's my whole thing. Tony Yayo, old ass was in my girl's inbox. Oh really? Oh my god! I had I've actually no, I ain't gonna get into that. Like, but I've actually met like a couple of people who were like one might refer to as like it was this one guy. He was like he used to be a celebrity, like way back in the day, and all he would talk about was that group that he was in. And I used to be like, oh my god, like I remember that group. I remember when the group was out, but also remember you weren't the lead singer. Like I remember that. Like you were the guy who always had his shirt open. I don't even remember. I don't even know if you had a voice or not, bro. Like you, but it was like he was just living in the past, just living in the past. They just want to go back. Yeah, I went hiking up Stone Mountain with another celebrity by that I met on a fucking app on a dating app. Oh God, for God's sake. I'll tell you guys, I have the weirdest dating stories. Like that was one time. He was such a dick. He was such an asshole. The when I went on the hike, I was like, oh my god, you such a jerk. He was such a jerk. You we went up the mountain, down the mountain. That was the end of the mountain. I was like, okay, I'm out. I must have looked extra soft for Cisco. The dirty Mac me. Oh, I had Cisco try to take my girl in front of me. Oh my gosh, Cisco, you sure he just didn't want somebody to braid his hair or something? I don't think he's chasing after nobody's girl. I don't think that's his cup of tea, bro. Mm. All right, y'all. Old sis gotta go. Mama love you. Mama love you. Okay. And I will. I talk to y'all later. Let's see. What are we going to do with these baby mamas out here, single mothers, single man, single everybody, no families, gays, lesbians? What in the world? What is the future? Tell me, please. Yes, honey. Yes. You still on date? No, I ain't still on no fucking date now. I ain't been in the dating scene in years. Years and years. I gave up. I came up to the conclusion that I fall into the category of I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. I don't know. I just don't really see. It's not that I don't see the point because I see other people do it, and I'll be like, oh, But I don't think I'm built to be a part of a unit. I'm not built to be a part of a unit. I don't think I ever was built to be a part of a unit. I just ended up in one. I made a mistake and ended up in one, but I didn't. It was never my intention. And yeah, no. So I think I'm just done. I've decided to kind of, I mean, I'm not like super close minded or anything, but it is not my intention at all. Like, it's not my intention at all. I don't, yeah, I just don't, yeah. I just don't want to, just don't feel like it anymore. I require a lot of me time. And that's like a huge request to ask when you part of a unit. When you just go, I just need some time. Just leave me alone. Just go over there. I ain't gonna leave the house. I'll be right here. You know where I'm at. I just don't want to be bothered. Just leave me alone. Like that's me. So that's why I said if I did, it would have to be like a gamer. Like if I ever ended up in another relationship, it would have to be a gamer, like a heavy gamer. You know, what's going on, Soup Bone? Because gamers love to just they love their me time, just they love their daytime just like I love my me time. So we could be in the same house, in different rooms, doing what we like to do, and but still, still got each other, but you're not stuck up underneath of each other. That's me. That would be nice. Cameron resting around, take her to the park. We can smoke and chill. Smoke what? I don't smoke. I think what you talking about smoke. I don't smoke that. My eyes close up too much. And then when I was like younger and stuff, my eyes, your eyes close when you smoke. Yeah, like, my eyes, my eyes were closed all the way to where I couldn't drive, and I'm like, God damn, shit. I don't think I'm built for this. I don't think my eyes are supposed to close all the way. I know they close up some. You didn't see people and their eyes close up. Mine closed all the fucking way. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Ain't done that since I was a youngin'. Going to tell me you want to take her to the bed to the bedroom right then. What you talking about? To a DS. What did DS say? How old are you? Oh, okay. I'm 43 years old. Uh, this answer would let me know if you hit the wall or not. LOL. Yeah, now I'm 43. And I'm 43. I got 2 kids, a girl and a boy. Ex-husband. I don't give a fuck about your wall. That wall came. I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. That wall came from Kevin fucking Samuels. I've seen. I've seen your fearless leader. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but anything that gets regurgitated, like if he says something and all of a sudden another nigga walk up and repeats the same thing, I already know that nigga. Whoever repeated it is weak as fuck. Like it's an automatic goes right into the weak as fuck. Because he is I'm gonna tell you from my generation, me being 43, anybody from my generation, my peeps before I grew up with, people I know from the streets, this nigga would easily be identified as fraud, as weak as fuck, as pussy, as a fucking geek, a nerd, a fucking just he reeks of it. But for some reason, the level of dude that these people who follow him and listen to him and actually make it seem like it makes sense to them. For some reason, it's like they don't. It's like they can't identify corny. They can't identify any of these normal basic things that most guys back in the day could identify. They can't. They can't identify. They don't know what corny looks like. For some reason, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like when you see somebody like back in the day, it was like as soon as somebody or dude would say something, guys would be like, "Man, that nigga corny as fuck." Like it's almost like you can smell it. Like you can smell it in the room when somebody corny walks in. That nigga is corny as fuck, and it's on display. It's full display. It's not even hard to tell. He rolls his eyes when he talks like a fucking bitch. Like he literally goes when people start talking and it says so, his eyes kind of like roll in his fucking head. You don't see that shit and think this nigga is a bitch. You don't see that and notice that. Like that's why I'm like, as soon as a guy repeats anything that fucking Kevin said, I already know you's a bitch. Like I already know. Like I know you's a bitch. Like that's what it is. Like you can't think for yourself. Your mom probably still picking your clothes out. It is what it is, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Talking about hitting the fucking wall. What the fuck does that even mean? That oh my god. Ugh. Ew. Look, damn, you 43. You don't look that old. And you divorced? Now I see why you done with dating. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, nigga, you looking real masculine here. Just so you know, you're not looking or sounding like a bitch at all. Cause guess what you're not doing right now? Fucking. You're not. There ain't no bitch around you. I promise you that. You're bitter about a bitch who never did anything to you. So I know what your history looks like. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The wall is a common term. Yeah, in your circle jerk, in your crew of circle jerkers, sure. The walls, what y'all put your hands on, rest them on while you do your business. I get you. I feel you. I feel you, D. It's okay. It's okay. I'm over here fighting for your rights. I'm over here fighting for you to have a life, to one day have a bitch of your own that you can talk crazy to. You know, because Kevin ain't going to help you find one. I can tell you that now. That nigga just wants your money. He can't get paid if you out with a bitch. So he's going to tell you anything he can tell you to make sure bitches don't like you. Because soon as, if all y'all niggas ran off and found bitches, guess who wouldn't get their money? Kevin. Y'all don't see it. I see it. I'm trying to fucking help. You come in here trying to talk cash shit to me. You got the right one, baby. I can smell the little bitch in you. Like I can smell it from through the screen. Like it's soft. And what's so crazy is that how you can't tell that it looks soft. The strangest part of all of it is that you don't know. Like you say this thing and something in you says, I sound hyper masculine. Like I don't know how it got that off, but that's good. That's not even close to what it is. Like it's like the opposite. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely that. Every insult they get that they give, the whole purpose is to make you feel small enough to where where you'll tolerate them. It's like, oh, good, I done broke her down far enough to where I qualify now, you know. Please understand, never, nigga, never. I could have all my teeth fall out of my head, wake up tomorrow bald as I can be. Never. Still, never. I could wake up tomorrow and be 85, nigga. Not even close. Okay? This just ain't it. The mentality ain't the same. You not a man. Like I like a man, like a grown man. And trust me, I done seen a grown ass man. As much as I talk, check this out. I've been in the presence of some males, some wonderful males that were able to make me shut the fuck up. That's how manly they were. Okay. So, and that ain't no easy task, okay? They didn't even have to tell me to do it. They didn't tell me shut up. I just was like, let me be quiet. That's what happens when you in the presence of a man. of a man. You figure out your fucking place. You play your motherfucking part. You know why? Because you want to sit right there with that grown ass motherfucking man. Okay? When you find a little pussy, okay, nigga, you know what you do? You walk on him. And that's why you so mad. You so mad because you been the pussy and you got walked on and nobody pays you any mind. And the girls never said yes. And they always said no. But they said yes to your friends, but never you. It was never you. And and here you are on here trying to insult somebody who's trying to help your stupid ass. You deserve what you get. You deserve for Kevin to steal your money. You deserve for homegirl to keep showing you her tatas that you ain't never gonna get to touch and steal your money. You you deserve all of this shit. You are the thing. You are that thing that deserves it. You're that thing that makes it all make sense. Thanks for letting me exert that. I think I had a little bit of frustration from work. Actually, I'm glad you came in here and let me just kind of throw that out and give it to you. It's always better when you can give it to somebody that deserves it. So moving right past you though. Let's see. Love, how long do you plan to be single? Or let's see. That's up the wall because I'm missing most of my life, but I do love women and keeping old faithful around. I know that's fucking right. And ain't nothing wrong with that, love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because it ain't like they don't volunteer to be it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep a old faithful just because you want to keep a old faithful. Oh, this Jared Orla asked me this in my thing. I don't know. You calling me by my first, not that I don't tell people my first name, but you calling me by my first name and then ask me where I'm from is making me feel like you're giving me hacker vibes. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what your daddy maiden name? What your doggy first name? Like, what else you want to know, nigga? You know, the last four of my social. What do you need? Like, what do you want to know? Northeast. I'm up from Northeast America. Northeast America. Okay. We were talking about you, J9 Eve. I was telling him, I thought he said he was gonna take you to the bedroom. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. At Cam, I'm in my 40s, but past for 28. Only thing I'm worried about is this hairline. Oh, that's a crazy thing about guys' hairlines is not necessarily the hairlines, but like like if a guy starts balding, you know um you know starts balding, that it's inherited from the mother, from the mother's father. So like if your mom's dad was bald, then you'll be bald. Isn't that some shit? Like, that's just crazy. When I learned that, I was like, God damn. So then I was like, oh, so that's why, Princess Diana, and like Prince Harry and Prince whatever that William, Prince William, why they both went bald. Because Princess Diana's daddy was bald. Ain't that some shit? That's cray, right? I was like, my son will be fine because yeah, it's shit ton of hair on both my sides of my family. Hair is everywhere. Literally, you know. Boom, boom. All right, y'all. For real this time. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love you guys. You're super entertaining. I appreciate you. Can't believe it's still 18 of you in here. Y'all be riding with your girl. I fucks with y'all. I fucks with y'all. I fucks with y'all. Even you, DS. Maybe you'll come in with a better, more reasonable, normal human attitude next time. You know, not trying to make yourself look big by saying stupid little shit. Okay. All right, y'all. The y'all pieces. And I'm out. Maybe I try. I always say this. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow my half day, so I won't have any excuses to be honest with you. Maybe I'll come back on tomorrow. Discuss some more stuff. All right. I love you guys.